We're going to check out our recruiting while I try to find this. It's one of these two. So you're going to hear it first, I think. If I'm not crazy. Date modified. There we go. Ooh, apparently I've opened it twice. Is this it? Yes. Is this also it? That's even better. See if I can get that to load in. Look at our recruits. Oh, there we go. Right in the center of the screen. This is exactly what happened to us the last time that we played Hawaii. Look at that. Just completely went, you know, comatose, and then fumbled the ball, and it ended up with us losing that game. So, it's a sore spot on the program's history now. And we're going to try to make up for that this week. As Hawaii comes over here, and hopefully we can cause them to have their own jet lag problems. So we try to snag a couple more recruits. Big lead here. Probably don't need to be spending all our points there. So we try to get this guy from Idaho. He's a speed back, he's a JUCO transfer, so it's not the greatest thing for us. We'd rather have John Smith, as he'll come in as a freshman. And he's also a 3-star, so we'll get a little bit extra push in that respect. And we'll put a couple points into Kirk Miller. See if we can keep that close and we can get our next guy. Alright, Hawaii. It's time. They're 4-2. What does Kirk say about this? He's got to be in favor of them. 2-1 in conference, so are we. Who have they played, though, is the real question. Oof, now we can get our all-time record, but we're fine. Ooh, that Florida State team that we got destroyed by is 6-1, so that's good news. We didn't get shut out there. Let's see. They beat Washington and Oregon State to start off in a number 7, or they lost to a number 17 Colorado. Lost to Utah. Close games at Wyoming and Air Force. Okay. I have faith here. Total faith. See if we can play back-to-back home games well. See if we can run the ball well again. I think this Hawaii team is probably going to be a little bit better than Nevada. As we look at the stats, they've got pretty solid pass offense, mediocre running. We're similar to that, as in good pass and awful rushing. Their defense, they have a good rush defense and a decent pass defense. We do have an O-lineman coming, so if we can run well and pass well, we'll be looking good. Let's see if I can get these top players again. Rashad Salyer, he's on a hot streak again, our best receiver. And their top player is a high overall quarterback. That's going to be our problem. Got to watch out for that outside linebacker. And they have a left tackle injured. This is a big game for the Sharks. Ignore the end zone. So they call tails, and it is tails. I have a feeling we're getting the ball first here. Oh, we get a pick. It was a heads. I don't know what the coin actually looks like. I've been exposed. We're going to take the ball first. See if we can put the pressure on early. We're starting at our own 18. Not a good return from the kickoff team. We are only the offensive coordinator, so we only get to control the offense right now. Hopefully after this year we can be promoted head coach of the program. Starting off with the read option, and Carlton's going to keep it. And we have a great rush on first down, 16 yards. That's the kind of running that we're going to need. Now on 1st and 10, we're going straight to a play action. Wally's streaking, and we overthrow him by 2 miles. There's no way I threw off my back foot, right? No, we stood in there and just had an awful ball, and it makes sense. Cleveland is not a great passer, but he's normally a little bit better than that. Going with the slants here on 2nd down. And whoever Y is was open, but I got hit as I was throwing. It's going to be 3rd and long. So after that first rushing play of the game, we've kind of stagnated. We're going with the forwards here. See if something crazy happens. And that ball was actually thrown to 25, who's our A, cutting across the middle. That's how overthrown that was. Rashad Wilson can't come up with it, though. There we go. Give the ball up. Hawaii can't take advantage, and it seems like they missed a 40-yard field goal. Somewhere around there, 45. Get the ball back again. Going straight to the air here. See if Cleveland can make up for last drive. That's not who I wanted to throw to, but Davis, who's been known for having the dropsies, comes up with a big catch on 1st down. Gives us another. So we're going to go back to the read option here. Cleveland 1 of 4 on passing, and pretty much all of his passes were just way overthrown. All of his incompletions. Cleveland's going to keep it again here, or Carlton is. Excuse me. We get 2 yards on a 1st down. Not great. Not terrible. Positive yardage, though. That's the name of the game right now. So we're going to run the counter play to Carlton again. Ooh, I don't like that. We're going to change that to a dive up the middle. See if our offensive line can get a little push for us. We got a big hole, and Carlton gets the 1st down on the audible. Not to toot my own horn as an offensive coordinator or not, but I made that decision. We're going to go with another counter play here. Oh, he's called on the field as a counter. I like our odds here. Move Wally over for an extra blocker. Try to snap this right as he gets there. And the man on the end just says no. Hits Terrell Frazier in the backfield for a loss of a yard. 2nd and 11, we're going to go to the air. Might be predictable to them, but I have faith. That B, he's going to cut open, and Salyer. We throw it this time not far enough ahead of him, and he gets hit as the ball gets to him. And he gives us that 3rd and 11. We need something pretty big here. So we're not, well, we could be in 4-down territory. In fact, we're going to go with the slip screen. If we can pick up a moderate amount of yards here, I'm definitely willing to go for it on 4th down. The line bites on it for the most part. Carlton has the ball. And a solid 4 yards left. We're going to go for it. And believe it or not, I think I might put it on the ground with a read option. I don't trust Cleveland to make that throw. Carlton's going to get the ball, and he's got that biggest hole to run with, 9 yards. And the 4th down gamble pays off. So we're down to the 35-yard line. We're going to go with a play action here on 1st down. And if we're lucky, we will hit our man in stride, or at least whoever we decide to pass to. And instead we get hit as we throw, which is the better alternative to a sack. Not sure I really liked what I was seeing there, but all is well. Put it on the ground here on 2nd down, try to get some positive yards. Carlton again with a big hole, and he gets 6 yards on 2nd down, leaves us with a 3rd and 4. I think we're going to go with a quick pass. Should have hit someone over the middle. 0 for 2 on 3rd downs this far. And again, I think we're still in 4-down territory, so if this doesn't work out the way we want it to, which we have a man, Davis, catches it, oof, we don't have to worry about going for it on 4th down as he gets 8 yards off of that play. Gonna hit the counter here. And Frazier breaks through one guy who's getting blocked and kind of bowls over another guy as he falls down for 7 yards on 1st down. 3 yards left at their 14. We're going to go with the read. Keep it on the ground. If it's been working, we're going to continue it. Carlton back in the game, our 1st stringer. Cleveland's going to have to keep it though. And he gets the 1st down on his feet. It's going to give us a 1st and goal. Be big if we could score here. Be the first to strike here in the 1st quarter. Ugh. And you know, we're not going to be going for it on 4th down, so we've got a couple strikes here. That's a bad throw for me, and it gets picked off. The second I hit that X button, I knew it wasn't going to work, and they're going to get a pick 6 from the end zone. Oh, and it turns into disaster, as I completely just ignored the fact that I was throwing in the 2-man. And he has a 101-yard interception return for a touchdown. Oh, it's such a classic Gorge University play there. Cleveland is going to keep it on the ground here. And great blocking from Salyer there, as Cleveland busts out a big run. We're done going to the air at this point in the game. Only bad things have happened, as we're still rushing well. And our 3rd string back, Josh Dingle, is in. We get a good block. He's got a corner. He gets 7 yards on 1st down. Again, I don't know why I'm going to the air if they're not stopping us on the ground. They obviously still don't respect it yet. We're going to audible into a dive here. And the offensive line gets a bit of a hole as Dingle fumbles. We're lucky enough to recover it for 3rd and 1 going into the 2nd quarter. We catch a break there, but hopefully this break in quarters allows our 1st and 2nd string running backs to rest up a little bit. See if we can get back-to-back 3rd down conversions in 4-down territory. Terrell Frazier's going to keep it, and he has more than the 1st down. Another big 13-yard run. That's the sort of stuff that we're going to need if we're going to win this game. It's big plays. Keep it on the ground here since it's been working. Give it to Carlton, who gets stuffed in the backfield after the D-line just gets, you know, gets their hammer on and destroys our guys. The counterplay last play didn't work. Let's see if we can do it this play. They're not man. And Frazier bounces off one tackle in the backfield and then gets hit again. 3rd and 14. We're basically going to be forced to go in the AR here. Hopefully this shake route works. So I'm actually going to send Wally on a streak. No, we're going to go on the slant. We're going to leave Carlton in the pocket to protect us. Salyer's going to be open. It's just a matter of if we can hit him. And he pulls it in and gets out of bounds. It should free us up to run the ball again. We're going to show that we can throw 15 yards at the drop of a hat. Force him to respect the passing game a little bit. Cleveland's going to keep it here. He gets hit in the backfield and 2 yards of a loss. Not great. I don't like what they're doing here. I'm going to go with the triple option here on 2nd down, and we are more than prepared to throw it on 3rd. And Cleveland just, as he's getting hit, he can't pitch the ball out. He gets hit in the backfield again for another loss of 2 yards. Dingle had everything he needed, but it makes sense that we weren't going to get that. We're going to go with the smash corners here and hope that we can put it up for a guy. Or have Carlton come up big. I like Carlton over the middle. And he gets us inside the 10 on another big 3rd down pass. They had to know it was coming. We were able to hit the running back for a wide open 20-yard gain. Frazier's in at the back now, but Cleveland's keeping it. And again, he's hitting the backfield. They're really working on the contain now, which means we're probably not going to have too much success on this read. Which means it's up to the running backs alone to make some plays. See if Frazier can get the right blocking. He gets one on the corner, and it gets shed. That might be a face mask, though. If he's complaining about it, this could give us a great... Oh, we get lucky. We're going to accept that. Get a free 5 yards and a couple more downs to work with. In a crucial spot in the field. That D lineman shed his block, though, and just destroyed us. Going to hand it off to Cleveland, who goes up the middle. Gets us another 3 yards. But doesn't score and brings up 2nd and goal. We're going with the toss play here. A little risky. Bring it to the outside. We're going to have Battle pop up as an extra blocker. They didn't adjust at all to it. And Terrell Frazier, untouched, into the end zone. We're able to tie the game up. With plenty of time for our defense to make a stop, which they do, and it gives the offense 10 at the 20-yard line. 2.5 minutes with all timeouts to march down the field and try to score before the half. And oh, the linebacker just jumps the route. Oh, I thought we were going to make the quick pass over the middle, and I just throw an awful interception, which they're able to get a field goal out of. It seems like our defense is doing a good job because the offense, the Hawaii offensive points have basically come off of my mistakes. Wilson, Rima, wide open into their territory. Oof, that is a bad turnover to have. Can't make those mistakes on that side of the field. Going back to the read here, and it Cleveland gets trucked. It's not a good outcome on 1st down. Gives us a tough 2nd and 13 as we try to do something to get into their territory. And I threw another pick. Oh, I thought that we were going to be able to cut him under on that route. And their linebackers are coming up big. It's the reason I don't like to pass. Make a big pass play and score. We're down. Just like that. Within a minute and a half, we're down 10 points. After being tied earlier. And that's going to be another pick. Oh my god. End it now. Again, I was hoping that my receiver is going to be able to undercut that. And it doesn't happen. Terrible. We're able to stop him at the goal line, but 11 seconds left. I don't see much happening in this half, even with a good run from Carlton there. 7 seconds. I'm not worried about just taking time out and throwing up a Hail Mary and seeing what sticks. You never know, someone might break free. I don't think we have the speed for that, but I can hope. As we throw another pick. Because now all of a sudden I'm underthrowing my receivers. And even with Davis being a full head above everybody else, it doesn't work out. So we're into the second half now with a big deficit to overcome. It's not what we want to see. Rima Wilson. Looked like he might have been face masked there, or it's a holding.
Personal foul. Face mask.
Curious how he was able to get the face mask. That was on that tackle. And he like came around from behind and just tried to rip his head off. It gives us extra yards on the end of that play. And it'll frees us up to run it here. I gotta make smart throws now for the rest of this game if we're gonna do anything. More importantly, we gotta prevent the run from being stopped. So we're gonna run it up the gut here with Carlton on 2nd and 5. And he just bowls through that linebacker and still comes up with 5 yards. We're gonna go back to the read option. Terrell Frazier's in again. Cleveland's gonna keep it. We're gonna slide down for a 6-yard gain on 1st down. We are into the part of the field where we run into a lot of problems though, as the defense gets stuck up a little bit. There's less room for big plays. Let's see if we can make a good pass. X is going to be open. Salyer gets us inside the red zone. As we're going to try to avoid any risky passes for the rest of this game. Cleveland's going to keep it. He's got the corner. He's inside the 10 and beyond the 5 for 1st and goal. We're going to go hurry up here. See if we can catch that defense off guard. We're going to just run up the gut here on 1st and goal. We got the blocking we need. Frazier's somehow not able to fall into the end zone though. And we get stopped at the goal line. Calling the read option here. Cleveland's going in, untouched into the end zone. It's now a 3-point game again. And our defense again stops Hawaii. We have plenty of time to make this up, and the way that our run game has been working, we've got faith. Cleveland's going to keep it again. Slide down on 1st with an 8-yard gain. Here's where we're going to run it up the gut. While Carlton's in the halfback dive. The defense does not look like they're set up to defend against that, and Carlton just gets a free 6-yard rush up the middle. That's beautiful. Gonna go with the counter play. I imagine Terrell Frazier's in now, since Cleveland has no stamina. 55 gets his block, and Terrell turns upfield for another 6 yards on first down. This is the running that we need desperately to win this. We're gonna go with the pass play on 2nd and 4 here, after just running it at them for a while. And Dingle, Josh Dingle, the 3rd string, on a 9-yard reception, helps keep the defense a little off balance. Allows us to run a toss play here. Hopefully that'll pick up some yards. It should be Terrell Frazier in. Gonna move Wally Fuller again. Get that extra blocker. Frazier doesn't go for the stiff arm and can't quite get around the edge. 2nd and 10 now. Gonna keep it on the ground. I'm happy with the production we've been getting, but let's see if we're able to continue that as Cleveland keeps it again. It makes a man miss. It picks up 7. It was a really manageable 3rd and 3. And we are in field goal range now. So I am not worried about going forward on 4th down. I think that our kicker can hit this. Josh Dingle comes in. We're going to try to run it up the gut on 3rd and 3. We have the hole. Dingle makes a little cut. Gets us inside the red zone. Gives us another shark first down. Going with the read again. Terrell Frazier keeps it and can't get back to the line of scrimmage. Great read from Hawaii. Frazier couldn't quite get out on the outside of that man. 2nd and 11 again. Still not worried about getting a touchdown here. If we can tie the game up, that's huge, because their points have come off of my turnovers. As Frazier, with a big man run, picks up 9 on 2nd down, and again gives us a really manageable 3rd and 2. And you know that it's coming. We're gonna run it up the gut. Josh Dingle back in again. We got a bit of a hole, and we get the first down. The running game is finally showing up this season in the past 2 games. And we never use him, but the fullback's going to come in, and we're going to see if we can get anything out of this play. And we do. He rolls over a man into the end zone. Bo Ramsey, on one of the few carries of his career, scores us a touchdown and gives us a 4-point lead, while our defense stops Hawaii deep in their own end. Gives us decent field position to work with again here in the 4th quarter. Carlton's going to keep it here on the counter. He gets the corner. Oh, and a shoestring tackle prevents a long run and causes me to forget how to speak English. Frazier's in on the read option here. See if this man crashes down, which he does, and gives Cleveland the easy first down. We're going to keep sliding on those to prevent getting hurt. And it didn't work out last time, but we're going with the toss play again here. Move this tight end. Get that extra blocker. And Frazier has a bit of the corner. Picks up another 4 yards. We don't have the fastest backs, but they're fast enough to get the job down a lot of the time. And I see no need to go to the air if this running game is going to continue working. I feel the need to throw a pass, but I don't like the possible outcomes. As Cleveland, we're going to take a shot and get it down to 3rd and 2.
Call it a gain of 4 yards. 3rd down.
And you know that it's coming. Well, it might be coming, depending on how the defense lines up. We're going to audible into the dive play here. One good push and we got another first down. And the defense isn't able to plug the hole. Terrell Frazier gets another 9 yards up the gut. The air raid offense has shown up today on the ground. Terrell Frazier again up the gut here on 1st and 10. And he gets swallowed up in the backfield to lose 2 yards. That is not what we want to see. Defense thinks we're probably going to go to the air here. They'd be wrong. We're going to go with the counter play to the 3rd stringer, Josh Dingle. 55's got the block. He gets the corner and turns upfield and pulls 6 yards out of that. Now we've got a 3rd and 6. We're up 4 right now. A field goal would give us a touchdown lead. And we're not quite into field goal range. Gonna run it kind of up the gut here. Bounce it to the outside a little bit. Frazier gets 3 yards. I'm gonna go for it on 4th here. I have some faith. Audible out of that formation. Just have Frazier run it up the gut here. He's got a hole. He's not able to fall forward. He only gets 3 yards there. As they probably could have cut it to the right. But Hawaii's backed up in their own end and isn't able to get a score. However, they do pin us back at our own 2-yard line. So it's going to be up to the offense to make something out of this. In a terrible position with a lot riding late in the game. Gonna go with the toss play here. It's a bit risky. Oh, apparently we're not on the toss play. In fact, we're on a pass play. We're gonna audible out of that. And Cleveland's gonna keep it, cut up field, and have a huge gain on 2nd down to give us 2 yards for the 3rd. And that gives us a lot to work with. More than anything, if we don't get this 3rd down, it gives our punter room to punt. Frazier is lined up to go for the dive. I'm going to audible to a quick pass here, though. And Derek Battle, on the quick turnaround, picks up the spot. Now, they just showed our coach calling a timeout, but we didn't actually call the timeout. That's an interesting little glitch. We're going to try to trick them here. A 1st down, where they think we're going to be running. We're going to go for a cheeky little pass. To a man wide open, Derek Battle, and we overthrow him. Oh, it's an awful time in the game to have that happen. As we give him the Cleveland special. And just completely miss a wide open man. So we're going to try to put it on the ground here and burn some more clock off. And maybe even pick up this 1st down. There we go. That should seal the deal, I think. And it could potentially give Gorge University its 1st winning record of all time. Hawaii's taking their last time out. There's 2 minutes. A 1st down will seal the deal here in the 4th quarter. Frazier gets the corner, cuts forward, and it gives us a 2nd and 2. So a very manageable possibility on getting this last 1st down. They know it's going to come. We've been doing it all game. We're going to run it up the gut, and hopefully pull off this 1st down. With less than a minute and a half, we easily get it, and then some. A 10-yard rush from Frazier there as he bounces off some men. This is huge for the program, and I think would advance us to 3-1 in the conference as we go under a minute. Cleveland's going to keep it. I'm just going to slide down. This is not a time that we can afford an injury. That should allow us to take a knee for the second game in a row. And give us our coveted 4-3 record. And Sharks fans have been waiting a long time to see something above 500. The clock winds down with a 4-point victory for the Gorge University Sharks. Hood River is popping, and the stands, compared to what we've seen in the past, are very full at the end of this game. Cleveland still seems to be potentially our biggest weak link. He can run the ball all right, but boy can he not pass. When guys are covered, he can't hit them when they're, can't hit the small windows. And when they're wide open, he can't seem to hit the big windows either. Whew, big game for the Sharks. Hopefully that sways some recruits our way. I knew we had that offensive lineman. I don't think that we got the passing bonus. Not really any upsets. Ooh, never mind. Never 11 Purdue falls to Penn State. .260 rushing yards. That is, I think now, again, our all-time high at Gorge University. Terrell Frazier almost had a 100-yard game on 19 carries. It's the sort of stuff that we love to see out here in Hood River. Billy Whip with the upgrade. And we're probably going to give that... probably to the quarterback. +5 catch in traffic. Better route running. Yeah, the receivers are going to take that. Billy needs his guys to be wide open so that he can just throw a wily ball at them. And our job security should be looking 39%. We are only scoring 21 points per game. The front office is a friendly place to be after a win rather than a loss. That's not good for us. How are we looking at ESPN? I imagine there's no one in the Heisman watch. We've got nothing going for us there. How about, what's our championship? What's our rating currently? 95. With a little bit of improvement. We're at a D- now on our 4-year outlook. Above some other Mountain West teams. So that's positive. But not the greatest thing to happen. Do we potentially have a player of the week in conference? Or have we had one? Not this week. I guess I didn't sim through, so I don't know if that would pop up yet. We did have one a couple weeks ago, week 4. We had a defensive tackle win it. I like that sort of thing. We've got to advance the week to see if we got one for week 9. Whew, as we're gonna sim through here, hope that things are looking good on the recruiting front, and try to extend this 2-game winning streak. Yes, Cordera, we created Gorge University, a very shitty team from Hood River, about an hour east of Portland. Second year. First year we were one awful game away from being 500. Yeah, we're the cupcakes. Everything's on Heisman and it shows when we play against these guys, but since we're in the Mountain West, we have a decent shot at winning just about all our games. We did get stomped by Florida State in like week 2, or our second game. That was like 70-2. But since that game, we've brought it back. And this is the first time that we've had a winning record in conference history, as we get 4 commits this week. That's pretty big. 4 3-star prospects, all of them before week 10. That's a big deal. So we're going to go to Fresno, unfortunately for us. Play the 1-6 Bulldogs. That is hopefully a good sign for us. Let's look at our overalls here. We can take Ryan Brown off the board. Trying to get this 3-star scrambling quarterback. We did just pick up a different one last week, but some options at quarterback would be nice. We can continue to take points out of these guys that we have big leads in. Take a little bit out of this guy. And then it'll allow us to hopefully reel in some other guys. 2045, yeah, that's crazy. That's a lot of time. I imagine it's all 5 stars all day out there. We were working on some other running backs. John Smith. But if we can get either of these speed backs, that would be big.